Opposition Leader, would you like your 20 minutes?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Go right ahead.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, as we approach the eve of the by-election, when the voters of Bermuda will determine who else will sit here amongst us and participate in our debates and engagements, when they will join in the process of legislating, but not just that, the process of representing and working towards the interests of Bermuda. As we as we stand here on the eve of that by-election, I'm really looking forward to it, Mr. Speaker. In that regard, I agree with a few of the previous speakers. I think that elections are so key because it's an opportunity um, for the electorate to speak. They don't always get that chance to speak loudly and clearly. And I look forward to the voters speaking about the candidates who are putting themselves forward to join us in these hallowed halls. Specifically, Mr. Speaker, our candidate, Robert King, who through through quite a lot in lived experiences. We have an opportunity this in this by-election for to look at more than a few people who have contributed to Bermuda mightily. Specifically for Mr. King, his charitable work in the Committee of 25 has been quite helpful in our debates at caucus and assisting us in developing policies and things like that. He's a person who cares deeply about Bermuda and the future of Bermuda, and comes from a family of that background where he was taught at a very young age to contribute, that service matters. And to that end, he stepped forward and left other opportunities to make sure that he can serve his community even more than he's already done. He was the shop steward and a division chair in the BPSU, and so it's always quite helpful to have someone like that sitting in the room, because one of the things we don't want to ever do, I can speak for myself and my honorable colleagues in the One Bermuda Alliance, is we hate to represent a single voice or perspective. We think that the diversity of Bermuda is key to our success. And so having as many different types of voices in the room, giving as many different kinds of perspectives, is quite important. And to that end, I think that's why he's going to be an invaluable contribution to the House of Assembly, to add that additional voice and that experience. His experience in the Department of Court Services and a probation officer, he did something, Mr. Speaker, that always catches my ear. As a former probation officer, he speaks about those who he works with as colleagues. He speaks about the persons who are going through probation services as clients. He is trying to make the best, or to provide a person with the best opportunity to reintegrate themselves into our society. He's working very, very hard to make sure that when a person is down on their knees and out, that they're able to be educated back into society, reintroduced in society, because the things that are important, that are most important to our society, aren't the things like commercial gain. A person can't be measured by what they own. They can be measured by what they do. And to that end, he's always trying to make sure that people who he calls clients are in a position to offer their best to themselves, to their families, and to their country. I think that's just incredibly admirable. I think that takes a lot more than most people have. And to that end, I'm really looking forward to Mr. King joining us in this honorable house and assisting with our debates and our deliberations. Mr. Speaker, shifting gears, I also just wanted to say a very happy Bermuda Day when it comes up. May 24th is a seminal event in the Bermuda calendar. I can only speak as a young boy growing up and running towards the water to break the ice with all my friends and laughing and hollering and pushing each other around. Going to visiting family, going to the barbecues. It's a great chance to catch up. It seems like the whole world revolves around May 24th. Like the year starts on May 24th. And I can think about all of the hard work that people have put forward to make sure that Bermuda Day is a special day for all of us. Those folks who put together that parade, who put together the floats for the parade, the folks who weeks ahead of time put out tape to line the sidewalks. Those folks with those camps are doing just as much to signify the importance of Bermuda Day as the folks who are actually running around on the floats. I'm really looking forward to. I have a family member visiting from the U.S. Coming down, and I can't wait to introduce her to Bermuda Day. I cannot wait to introduce her to that energy, that vibrancy, that how everyone cares about each other on Bermuda Day, how everyone laughs and the music's loud and everything just seems to be a celebration of all the things Bermudian. And for all of our challenges that we face, for all of the political bickering that can take place, it seems as if Bermuda Day, it all just fades away. And we get back to the most important parts of our culture, the parts that say that I am Bermudian and you are Bermudian, the parts that say that we are more alike than we are dissimilar, the parts that say that I can't wait to tell you what I've been up to. I haven't seen you in ages. And of course, to end the day safely. To that end, I would urge, I note that MP Lister isn't here, so I'll probably I'll preempt him in his work on the Road Safety Council by saying, Bermuda, we have to be very, very careful during this public holiday. Our road conduct, as it is right now, is simply deplorable. We have to be so careful when it comes to our drinking and our conduct, our drinking and driving, how we handle ourselves on the roads. So please, please, please be careful. Please, please, please take care of each other. I look forward to seeing everybody on Bermuda Day, and I look forward to us coming out at the end of this holiday being an even more, being a better community than we went into it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.